Hello again. So this is section 2 about uniform. Now I've got quite a few questions about this, which is great because it's always best to double check. Now there was a question regarding the school skirt length. We do say that it has to be on the knee, the skirt. Now there's a parent who's very concerned because of the size of skirt her daughter needs that it's not going to be exactly on the knee. Now it's fine. The main concern is that skirts are not too short or revealing, and also that they're not rolled up at the waist, which is a trend that a lot of girls pick up on, the older ones especially, but it is something that we monitor. We do uniform checks regularly. That is led by the form tutors or the head of year. So don't worry too much if it's not back, if the skirt doesn't lie absolutely bang on the knee. As long as it's not like ridiculously short, a little inch above the knee will be fine. Okay, I'm sure you would want that as well for your daughter as well. It's just about being like smart and modest really. PE kit, what do the girls need? We've been told that the shorts and joggers are not generally used as most girls wear the leggings. Can you confirm what the girls are allowed to wear? Yeah, so they must have a top, or a top, so like the t-shirt or the polo neck, a hoodie or the new zip over pullover. Now this is for when they're outdoors and it's a bit colder, so you don't have to have it all. You can have the hoodie or the zipped pullover. And yes, you can have leggings or joggers. Now, this is just purely down to personal preference. A lot of the girls do like to wear the leggings, but generally it's not that they're not allowed, it's just personal preference. So you choose leggings or joggers or both, it's up to you. Total Sport is the supplier. They're based in Hendon. I've put all their contact information on the transition website under the news and events section. I did have a word with them during the lockdown as to what their plans were for reopening, and they were in the process of reopening, so I'm of the understanding that they are open. They do deal quite heavily on Facebook as well. All the information that I got from the owner of Total Sport is on our transition website. So I hope that helps. Okay, just what's on my mind, trainers for the PE kit. I know we love navy and we do like a little bit of black every now and then, but for the trainers for PE, it doesn't have to be black or navy, okay? This is one of the few things that isn't navy. So trainers, as long as they're sports trainers and not like the Converse style, the PE department don't like them because they're not great they don't really protect your feet when you're moving. So just any colour is fine for trainers, just so you're aware of that while it was on my mind. The question here about uniform, it's a really good question. Although it is easing, it has been slightly difficult to get uniform as you can't try anything on, and some items are dependent on being in stock, which has taken longer than normal. I was warned about this by Total Sport and Little Gems. So really basically, if you can't get the correct items for the term starting, I've already talked to the pastoral team about this, and they said there will be leeway because it is an extenuating circumstance. I would recommend that you do look into getting the uniform sooner rather than later. I know usually you might have left it till the end of August because of growth spurts and things like that, but I have been told by Little Gems and Total Sport to get in there as early as possible, so that you're not disappointed. If there is an issue regarding a missing piece of uniform, and if it is a key piece, for example maybe the skirt or something, get in touch with the school maybe over the summer, and you can maybe have a word with reception. We do have spare skirts if absolutely necessary, just because they don't want to be walking around in jeans. That would make them stand out. We don't want that. So we can sort things out if it's the big items. Hopefully the shops are managing okay, but I would recommend you get that sorted sooner rather than later. There will be leeway, honestly. We do understand that this is a little bit unusual this time. But any problems with that, get in touch with Total Sport for the PE kit, Little Gems for the actual uniform. There's information about Little Gems on the transition website as well. A parent has asked about plaits. Are they okay? Now, yes, that's absolutely fine. Girls need to tie their hair up at all times. And plaits are fine as long as the whole hair is tied up. It could be French plait or something like that. Nothing too extravagant, but a plait's absolutely fine. Hair accessories aren't really allowed, really. A few years ago it was those big bows. They weren't allowed. I don't think that many secondary people wear them anymore, but plaits are absolutely fine, just as long as the hair's all tied up. Absolutely fine. Looks nice. Can you wear trousers? Trousers are not part of the school uniform. It is still a skirt. Someone's asked about the trainers. Can I wear black trainers for school? Now, trainers can only be worn for PE or if you have a medical reason for wearing them during the normal day. Plain black school shoes or the school uniform. Okay, so yes, so not really during the school day. I know some primaries do wear trainers, but not at ours, just for PE or a medical reason. So that completes the section on uniform. The next section I'll be talking about probably what it was the most popular category is kind of how September's going to look, bearing in mind we're coming out of a lockdown. So that's going to be section 3.